Last year, MJX blessed us with two really good 14th scale street bashers. And I had a lot of fun with them. You got this one that, well, is definitely a Lancia, even though it's not got any Lancia badges on it and it's not licensed. And then you got this one, which looks a little bit like a mini infraction. 1/14 scale, brushless, about 40 mile an hour, I think, on 3-cell, and they were so good. This was the first one I got, and the only issues I had with it was when I got the body, it's kind of like the mold was a bit off, so they were like sticking out like that. And also the arches aren't really wide enough, so you get a little bit of tyre rub. Other than that, this thing was awesome, and it was probably one of my favourites from 2023. That was until I got this one, which exactly the same chassis, all the same setup underneath. Different body, no issue with the clearance for the wheels there. I have an issue with the body rubbing on the floor, so I just trimmed that off. This thing was so good, I took it to a skate park and gave it a rip around. Then I swapped the tyres over and stuck it on a dirt track, and I had a lot of fun. Yeah. So maybe this new one is now going to take over. They've upped the ante on this because it's now, well, apparently a licensed body. So it's not a clone of a rally car. It's not a clone of a clone. It's a licensed Citroen C3 WRC. And it looks very nice. Sometimes I have a little sneak look, but I haven't this time. Do we get different sets of wheels with this one? Drift wheels. And rally blocks, yes we do. Oh, that looks nice. That does look nice. It feels really good as well. Right, before you have a proper look at the body, they're the tyres that are fitted. Then it comes to these ones which have got a bit more of an aggressive tread to them. I mean, these things hook up really well anyway, but these are probably better for a bit thicker dirt and grass maybe. Then you got a set of plastic like drift wheels. I don't know whether I tried these on the other two. I mean, this thing was sliding around that skate park without the need for drift tyres. There's a fan there, charger, screwdriver, wheel wrench, and then MJX's standard transmitter. That's the on-off switch. First click is 70%, all the way is 100%. You got throttle trim and steering trim. It's got a gyro on it, and you can turn that down on the actual car. And then there's a button there, which is probably for your lights. Set of instructions and stickers. Let's put the stickers on, and then we can have a proper look at this thing. How good does that look? Man, what a good looking car. Massive rear wing, big diffuser. You've got lights all round as well. Front lights, rear lights. Suspension feels really good as well. Very nice. Right, let's have a look underneath. So under the body, these have like a little dust cover. So when you take the body off, the lights will be plugged in. So you've got a little dust cover under here. Worth keeping it on. It has got a few little places where it can all get in. But it's a nice little touch. A lot of light controls and stuff under. It makes the body quite heavy. Interested to see the lights. I'm really hoping they haven't put indicators on it. One, because, well, just indicators don't look good on an RC car when you're just making small turns and indicators are switching side to side. And the other thing is, why would you need indicators on a rally car? You definitely wouldn't. So let's hope it hasn't got them. Now, I have had a quick look under there, and it's all the same, apart from this one looks like it's got alloy bodied shocks, and they're plastic bodied on there. So that's a nice little addition, and it's the only thing I could really see that's any different. You've got your brushless motor there with heat sink and fan. You've got your ESC, so the fan's not fitted to this. I'm going to fit the fan because I want to speed run this on 3S, so I'm going to stick the fan on there just to keep the heat down, give it a little bit more cooling. There's your gyro on top, and then that little knob on the top there. That's how you can adjust your sensitivity. Separate receiver, chassis brace through the middle, shaft-driven four-wheel drive, big battery tray. Comes with this 2000 milliamp hour lithium ion. 2-cell, and then you can get these for them. I don't know how easy these are to get hold of, but these are from MJX. You get 3000 milliamp hour 2S, going to give you a little bit more punch and a bit more runtime, and you can also get a 3-cell 2000 milliamp hour. So if I can find a link, I will stick a link in the description, because we're going to do speed runs on all three. Double wishbone suspension at the front. You could probably adjust the toe a little bit with them links. Everything else though, non-adjustable, and well, apart from the shocks, so like I mentioned, alloy bodied oil shocks, and they've got adjustable collars on them. It's got this really flat chassis, Still using crosshead hardware. You've got a foam bumper there with this big like front spoiler, and you've got your rear diffuser there. CVDs up front. I think actually, yeah, CVDs in the rear as well. This thing will have bearings all round, metal gears, and I think that's about it. They're not the easiest things to work on. You have to like take loads of bits apart to access stuff, but I don't think I've had to pull these two apart. Actually, let me show you the clip of this. When I reviewed this, I kept all the crashes and put them all together as a little montage. On it. Yeah. So as you can see, really tough. Right, I switched it on. I've turned the gyro down a little bit too high, so the wheels were going like full lock, full lock, full lock. So I've turned it down to a little bit of gyro. Not turned the steering wheel yet. Let's just have a look at the wheel. Let's just have a look at wheel speed on 2 cell. This is the stock battery. Decent. Here we go. There's only one light. There's only one set of lights there, and there's quite a big light unit in there. So what? Oh, come on. Seriously? It's a rally car. Imagine on a rally stage. Right, I'm going to turn left now. Come on. Can we put them on all the time? What? That's even worse. What are you doing? Oh, all the way off. Wow. That's ruined it for me, hasn't it? Right, anyway. All the batteries are charged. Let's go and see how fast it is. Right then. Oh, this thing looks so nice. Little soft start. I mean, some people will call it a delay. I call it more a soft start. You hit the trigger now, and then it's just, yeah, it's just like a punch setting, really. I wouldn't say it's a throttle delay. Oh man, this thing's so cool. Needs trimming a little bit. There we go. Stock battery. I think I remember having a few issues with signal on the others. Not so much when I was bashing them, but just speed run actually. No, not too bad now. They might have changed something. Anyway, that's full throttle straight away. Whoa! Hit a little stone then. Problem around here, you get stones like that. 26. Oh, 25, right, let's put the bigger lipo in and then go 3S. So a lipo is going to give it a bit more punch, which it definitely has. Probably going to see 1 or 2 mile an hour difference. Here it comes. Oh, the lights are nice and bright. Come on. Yeah. J-turn, whoop. Oh. So a couple of mile an hour more. 27, there you go. So 25 on the stock battery, 27 with that optional lipo. Right, now this thing's gonna be ripping. Oh my, jeez. Oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to keep this on its wheels. That's full throttle, straight away. Wow, curve. Oh, I told you. Oh, GPS is off. We'll run it again because the GPS came off, but that was 38 mile an hour. Wow. That's better. Brakes. That's fast, so fast. That was so close to my foot. What do we get? 42. Yes, let's go. Right, I'm going to leave the 3S in. So I don't think I gave it a rip on the dirt and gravel on 3 cell, so let's go do that. 42, wow. Right, come on in, what you got? Whoa! Oh, my, yeah. Probably why I didn't run it at 3 cell, it's crazy. Yeah, we've got stone stuck.
That's the problem with, oh my word. Did I say that it'd keep it all out? It definitely doesn't.
Definitely doesn't keep all the gravel out.
My Lancia was alright over here, and the infraction clone was alright as well. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just go easy on this sort of surface because you will kill stuff. If you get stones stuck in it and keep driving, you'll probably burn something out. Here we go. Fast pass on the gravel. Wow! My days. That's insane. Whoa!
You do not need 3S on this surface.
Squeaky throttle, can you hear that? Apologise if you've been hearing that on the last few minutes of this video. This thing is crazy. Absolutely crazy. What a little ripper this thing is. Now, I definitely do not recommend taking it on that sort of surface. I'd probably stick to, you know, just like sort of loose dirt rather than gravel, maybe clay surface or like short grass, astro. It didn't keep all the dirt out. Exhibit A, there were some bigger ones in there that I shook out of there. And the main issue is, I mean, it's not that dirty in there, but the main issue is, even with that on, the steering is all exposed in there, so it kept locking up. Loads of times the steering locked up, and every now and then a wheel would lock where a stone would get caught in there. These tyres, considering the amount of abuse I gave it, the tyres haven't done too bad. Body, yeah, I was a bit harsh on it. That surface is very harsh. Don't drive your stuff how I drive mine. I just like to push them just a little bit further than what you class as normal, just to make sure that we're giving them a good test. The motor, I did feel it after that run. That was 3S. All that off-road stuff was 3S. The motor was a little bit warm, no thermal cutouts or anything, so it handles it well. Suspension felt good. That's it for this video. Cheers for watching. You'll notice I've got the drift wheels on. Wasn't going to leave you hanging on this one. I think the last two videos I didn't try the drift wheels. Outdoors on concrete, it's not all that great. It's a little bit slippery. I mean, it slides around, but it's not very controllable. Indoors though, much better on carpet. And as you can see, it doesn't slide too bad.